So last night we watched The Guilty along with tons of other shit. And this one stars Jake Gyllenhaal, which is my main draw to this film. It was the main reason I wanted to watch it. And I know that it is a remake of a pretty revered movie that I have not seen, so I will have no comparative issues or anything as I'm seeing online. Watch the original, blah, blah, blah. Mm-hmm. I didn't see it, so I did watch this first, which is blasphemy for some people, but this is what we watched, and I love Jake, and I think he's fantastic in this, and if you're watching it for him and his performance, then this is definitely worth your time. Now, this is about an emergency operator, played by Jake Gyllenhaal, and he is dealing with some court stuff. He was a cop, and so he's been demoted to this emergency operator, and he gets this phone call from this girl who seemingly has been kidnapped. And he starts to become very obsessive with this, and basically dedicates the rest of his night to trying to locate her and help out her and anybody else that is attached to her. But also at the same time trying to deal with his personal life and this looming court case that he has coming, which is slowly revealed to us throughout the movie. So the tensions are extremely high. This guy's on edge. And my first takeaway from this movie is that and this very much makes it feel like a foreign film. I know that this isn't the foreign version, but this is a remake of it, so they're taking similar character beats here, I'm sure. This main protagonist that we're supposed to be rooting for to a degree is not a likable person.
No, he's an asshole.
You know, and that's not very typical of American cinema.
Right.
That seems very foreign to me, which I liked. I mean, he's kind of a piece of shit.
Yeah.
We don't like him almost at all.
Yeah. The very first scene he's in, that he does something that you're just like, oh.
Yeah, he's a total fucking asshole. Total fucking asshole.
Yeah.
And that retains pretty much throughout the entire film. I mean, he's just not a great guy.
No.
Which is fine.
Issues.
Yeah, he definitely has some issues. Mm-hmm. So what do you think of the film overall?
Yeah, I mean, I loved it. I told you last night, I thought that it was really cool. I thought the acting was fantastic. I thought it was really emotional, and I like kind of the parallels that are being drawn between him and other characters later on. And I was engaged the entire time, and I like the look
You're
of it.
Engaged all the time.
24/7. But yeah, I really enjoyed it. I don't know. I mean, we're not doing spoilers, so I won't get into like some of the main reasons, but I think it's a cool kind of redemption story. That's how I looked at it, and.
But I like that it's not. I don't know. In the end, yeah, it's not a typical like, oh, I've learned the errors of my ways and stuff like that. It's a little bit more subtle in that way.
And that's one of the reasons why I liked it, because it was an atypical redemption story, and then also because it's a film that is basically focused on one character in one location, and I think that is always really impressive when it's done well. And he definitely
it's hard to carry something like that.
Yeah, I mean,
right?
but he has no problem. I mean, he can carry the whole thing. It's not that he's the only. There's obviously other side people that kind of step in, but for the most part, it's just him. So
yeah. And we get the voice talents of Ethan Hawke, as well as there was another bigger name as well that I saw when I looked it up and was like, oh, this person's that person.
The girl.
No, I recognized her too, but I wouldn't know her name off the top of my head. This was somebody that I was like, oh shit, him, cool. Slipping my mind right now, but
yeah, I don't remember either. But
yeah.
What did you think overall?
Overall, I quite enjoyed it, mostly because of the acting and the performance is what drives this film and is really what you're here for. As far as the emotional connection to things, while I do feel emotionally connected to his performance, I think them trying to interweave his personal life with the call didn't really fully land for me. I felt like there was some kind of disconnect that I feel like it could have been a little bit more relevant to his story, but maybe that would have made it feel more, scripted. This feels more real, that it's not like this like shot for or like blow by blow parallel where everything's kind of mirroring what's going on in his life and makes him realize like, oh shit, this was wrong, this is happening here, and who am I to judge, and I'm the kettle, stuff like that. So maybe that's it. Maybe I'm not liking how subtle that was, but yeah, I can't deny that there was some bit of a disconnect emotionally because of the two stories simultaneously happening. I guess I just didn't understand why he was getting so obsessive, but I guess it's just his stress level is so high. He just seems like he feels like a total careless dick. And then he gravitates towards this so fast. So it shows, I don't know, I guess there is a good side of him. It's just, and then of course with the reveals at the end, you find out what's really going on with him. So I don't know. There was just something there because he's not likable, which I'm not saying anything bad against it. Right? This isn't a huge detraction for me that he's not likable. I guess my disconnect just did come from that and wondering like why he cares so much.
Yeah. For me, I didn't really feel that he was like a careless dick. I thought he was an asshole for sure, but I kind of think that his obsession...
Maybe cared too much.
Yeah, I think it comes from a place of being bored and feeling like he could have been doing something that was more helpful, and then also kind of feeling like, in his story and what's going on in his life that he is helpless and kind of powerless. So I think that him, becoming so obsessed with saving somebody is his way of kind of trying to regain control. So that was how I viewed it at least. But
did you see the twist in this coming?
Kind of. There was one point that I sort of was like, something's a little off.
Yeah, I think you said it before.
Yeah, and I don't remember what it was now. And anyway, I don't want to give anything away, but it was. I think the twist is really cool.
Yeah,
and fucked up, like super fucked up.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah, but I think it's definitely worth a watch.
Yes, for sure.
If you've seen the original and you're somebody that's like, I don't need to see the remake, totally get it. I understand that. I don't know how close it is in comparison. I can't tell you if it's exactly the same film, shot for shot. It's totally different. No fucking clue. But if you haven't seen the original and you like Jake Gyllenhaal, this is a no-brainer. Definitely watch it. Worth your time. Not fucking phenomenal, but a worthy watch. For sure, worth your time. So let us know if you watch it. What'd you think? If you have seen it, tell us below. And it's currently streaming on Netflix, so jump on it.
Bye.
Bye.